up, y'all? It's your boy Heck to the tech to the get that check. Rough and rugged. I shine like a nugget. Keep it real. What up, yo? So I was watching this show. So I was watching this back and forth between Warpath and Cuban Link. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Right? So Warpath was talking about. First, Warpath came out with the video talking about Cuban Link. He said some guy hit him up and asked him if he would ever interview Cuban Link. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't think it was somebody that Cuban Link sent out. I think it was just a regular person. Like people always tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like cats always tell me, like the other day a cat hit me up and he was like, why don't you stay on top of what happened with Charlie Rock LD? You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you stay on top of it, like Panda Chop News? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you stay on top of that, like on what happened to him? Cause he don't think he passed away from what he passed away. He thinks something happened to him. This person thinks something happened to him. Something foul happened or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There was whatever. And I was like, I'm not really the news. You know what I'm saying? I just said my condolences. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really gonna stay on top. I'm not gonna investigate the situation. That guy Panda Chop Mike. You know what I mean? But again, I'm not the news. I don't really interview people. You know what I'm saying? I don't interview rappers, or I'm not a really good interviewer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people might interview me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like doing that anymore. You know what I'm saying? But nah, my condolences, and still rest in peace, Charlie LD. It's kind of crazy. He shouted me out before he passed. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm still a little shocked about that. You know what I mean? So, but it was crazy. At least I got that shout out before he passed. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah. So this random dude hit up Warpath and asked, like, why don't you interview Cuban Link? You know what I'm saying? So Warpath started talking about a story he had about Cuban Link. Something about he used to run around with Mr. Cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Warpath, but I mean, when he was doing his rap thing, I mean, I still haven't heard him any of his raps. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen no videos of him. I haven't seen no raps. I mean, does he have a video that has at least a rap video that has at least 20K on it? You know what I'm saying? Or at least 50K. Y'all see me, I got New York Gangsters. I got a few other rap videos, you know what I'm saying? They got good numbers. My Spotify is doing good, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But I never seen nothing really of Warpath. He said he ran around with Mr. Cheeks from the Lost Boys, and you know what I mean? And he was doing his thing, but I know a lot of cats that was always doing their thing, but see, I'm still on the computer, still trying to learn how to do reaction videos on this thing. I know how to do it. I just don't want to get copywritten, so I'm trying to. It's taking a little bit, but I'll get to it. You know, I've been running around doing too many things. You know what I'm saying? Been too busy lately. You know what I'm saying? Working on music and dropping whatever. So yeah, so as I was saying, he said he was running around with these rappers. So he had a there was a moment when he was down with I mean, he wasn't down. He spoke to Cuban Link, and he was supposed to hold them down at some club or something in Jamaica, Queens. You know what I mean? And it was at a club, and he was supposed to perform, and so Warpath was supposed to come through, and he came through with his girl, and his girl was holding the burner on her in her purse, right? So you know, I guess to hold him down, right? To watch his, you know what I'm saying? To hold him down. So that's what he was supposed to do for Cuban. And Cuban saying he don't know. He never knew him. He don't remember him at all. You know what I'm saying? He don't remember him at all from that. Like, he don't know if that's true, because he don't remember him at all. And Warpath got a little mad about that. And I believe so. You know what I'm saying? He got mad that Cuban Link said that he don't remember him at all. You know? And he keep calling his show, which is On the Lockout, he keep calling it On the Lockup or On the Lockdown, the Lockup Show. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I believe Cuban Link probably really don't know him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many people, Terror Squad, and all these dudes, like, met and ran with and saw and bumped into, you know what I mean? They probably bumped into so many heads in the industry. I remember seeing a video where Cuban Link bumped into my boy East Coast, and I bet you if I ask Cuban Link if he remembers East Coast, I bet you Cuban Link will be like, nah, I don't remember him. You know what I mean? But either way, free my boy East Coast, locked up. You know what I mean? He's up in Attica. You know what I mean? But anyway, so Warpath, I think, got a little big-headed about this person asking him to interview Cuban Link, which probably was just a random kid or dude, you know what I mean? Just telling them why, you know, since Cuban Link been flooding the YouTube streets with interviews, you know, you know, he started to go in on Cuban Link and why he probably wouldn't interview him, you know what I'm saying? Or if he interviews him, he has to not talk bad about Tony Sunshine and call Fat Joe a beluga whale. You know what I mean? And that's crazy, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, why would Cuban Link talk about Tony Sunshine? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't think he talk about Tony Sunshine or Fat Joe unless they ask him the question. I mean, if it's an interview, the interviewer controls the interview, right? So Warpath would be the controller of the interview. Like, he controls the questions. Like, just don't ask him nothing about Tony, you know what I'm saying? Cuban Link was saying that Tony got slapped in his mouth with 3 cocks one night. You know what I mean? That's funny. and it's crazy, you know. No disrespect, Tony Sunshine. You know, I'm not involved in that. You know what I mean? Cuban Link said it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's out there. It's public information that came out of somebody else's mouth. Pause. But anyway, the beluga thing, you know, I mean, that's just the feud between Cuban and Fat Joe. I don't think he's gonna go on anybody's show and call him a beluga. You know what I mean? You know, if you want, you know what I'm saying? Or you just make it clear, like, just don't call him a beluga. Me personally, I don't care because that's between them. You know what I mean? That's between them. That's not between me. I'm not the one that's gonna be there. And besides, it is funny. It is funny. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you interview Joe, he's gonna call Cuban Link the alcoholic. You know what I mean? The alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? Who look like he 80 years old now. You know what I'm saying? Like how he said in the other interview. You know what I'm saying? And that's funny too. You know what I mean? I mean, things be funny sometimes. Remember that story that Charlie Rock was telling about how they was in Mike Tyson's crib, and Mike Tyson was like,
Yo, Joe, what's up?
And Remy Ma was there. And Mike Tyson was like, and he asked her to her face in front of the Terror Squad. He was like,
Yo, Remy, I got $30,000 if you stay at my house tonight. What do you say?
You know what I'm saying? And then they all started laughing. Ha, 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 ha. The only one that didn't laugh was Charlie Rock LD, he said. And he G-checked Mike Tyson. He was like, yo, you're not going to talk to my sister like that. You're going to show respect. You know what I mean? Damn. Charlie Rock has some cojones on him, yo. For real. Like, if to step up to Mike Tyson in his own house with tigers around him, that's crazy. That's crazy. That, you know, there's a time when he used to have tigers around him, when he used to sleep in the bed with tigers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Remy, you want to stay at my crib for $30K? You can sleep with my tigers. Promise you they won't eat you, huh? And I won't bite your ear either. You heard?
I don't know. Mike Tyson crazy, man. Shout out Mike Tyson, man. I love your show, bro. Word, facts. Anyway, so they started going back and forth, and then Warpath. So Warpath don't want Cuban Link to talk bad about Tony Sunshine or Fat Joe on his platform, which is understandable. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know, Warpath ain't really the type to interview too many people. I mean, I seen what he's been doing lately, interviewing, like not interviewing, like he be doing some stuff like the Island Boys be doing, going on lives and just cursing, like going at it with random people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would do that type of stuff too either. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe in the future. It seems like it's fun, you know, but I don't like people going at me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't mind, but personally to my face, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's another story. I don't know how I will handle it. I don't want to flip out on freaking live camera. That's retarded. You know what I mean? And I don't want to talk violent on here or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And from the videos I've seen Warpath doing lately, he's been getting a little violent with these people. I don't know if it's real. I don't know, or if they're just playing around. But even playing around, it looks a little silly. But these youngins out there nowadays just want drama, you know what I mean? Even over where they can't touch you, you know what I mean? They can't do nothing to you. Even the older cats, you know what I mean? They just, I don't know, whatever. There's no peace without war, no war without peace, right? So it is what it is. But anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, so the interview, they should chop it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe do a song together, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why Warpath quit. Honestly, I never heard not one of his songs. Told you, never saw no rap video of him. Never saw nada. We have yet to see that. One, he upload that on his page. Like Cuban been uploading all his videos. You know what I'm saying? Word. I even commented on one of them. And I remember when Warpath said that he's never been the type to hit people up. You know what I'm saying? Well, Warpath hit me up. You know what I'm saying? When the first time I had my PS5, he DM'd me. You know what I'm saying? When he saw the PS5 in my video, he DM'd me and he was talking about the PS5 and the gamer thing, whatever. Then he started talking about something. I didn't really know what he was talking about. this other YouTuber. So I don't know. And I was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Warpath, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Oh yeah, another thing about the twin situation, the word twin. Warpath said that the Kings created the word twin. And I gotta say this, man. I only remember hearing twin for the first time is when Pun said it. When Pun came out, when Terror Squad came out, I just remember Pun saying it. Now, if Pun got it from the Kings, I don't know. I can't answer that. But from what I know I got it from Pun. And I think the whole world got it from Pun and the Terror Squad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And another thing that Warpath said, he said that he thinks Cuban Link was nicer than Pun. I'm sorry. Cuban Link is nice. I give him props for that. He's nicer than a lot of the Terror Squad dudes and a lot nicer than a lot of other dudes, even to this day. But he's not nicer than Pun. And he will tell you that himself. You know what I'm saying? Not nicer than Pun. You know what I mean? No way. No way. There's not many that are nicer than Pun. Facts. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's not nice, but there's no way he's nicer than Pun. And but yeah. So I think Warpath went a little bit crazy because he had a situation in the past, you know what I'm saying, that had to do with Cuban Link, you know what I'm saying, and you know, a random person hit him up, asked him, why don't he do an interview with Cuban Link? And then, you know, Warpath came and spoke about it, and Cuban came out. But I mean, they should just talk about it, make a video. I mean, it won't hurt. I mean, he's had it. He has interviewed a few other people, you know what I mean, or talked to other people like Hassan Campbell. I saw a video once with him and Hassan Campbell talking, you know what I mean. Anyway, I seen Cuban Link now. He's talking about 5 mics. 5 mics came out and called Cuban Link a vagina. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Yo, you keep Fat Joe's name out your mouth. You a vagina." You know what I'm saying? If you against Joe, you a vagina. Blah, blah, blah. And then Cuban Link came out with this video.
Why did you? What are you doing talking on this camera? Who are you? 5 Pipes, what is your name? 5 Guys in the Burger? Who are you?
5 Guys the Burger.
Who? Boy, do you know who you're talking to? You smacked my nephew, and it's over for you. We're in New York City. Ain't nothing but chance and opportunities, baby. Just never heard of you. Here's my advice, though. You should just go, take your 5 pipes, get that one crack rock that you love, burn that stem, baby, make it real hot. Hot, hot, hot. Let the smoke burst through the motherfucking pipers, and you take that good inhale. You soak it up. Then, go to the George Washington Bridge and fly, pelican fly. Nose dive right into the water. Water, dickhead.
So yeah, he was going at 5 mics. You know, 5 mics recently had that feud with Math Hoffa and, you know, that whole Tax Stone thing with China Mac and Troy Ave. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody watching. You know what I mean? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. You know what I mean? It's kind of late right now. I'm kind of tired. I had a single dropping tomorrow. Well, it'll be dropping a little after tomorrow, but I'm posting it up tomorrow. Called Bucaramanga. You know what I mean? It's a Spanish joint, and so yeah. So stay tuned for that. You know what I mean? And I got a whole album dropping with this kid Heavy J from Ecuador. You know what I'm saying? I got a song with him that's doing real well on Spotify. You know what I mean? The album is crazy. Got my album dropping soon. Hip Hop Raised Me. You know what I mean? Dropping a video this weekend. And I'm editing another video. So, you know, we in the works. So, shout out to everybody watching. Salute. And stay tuned. I'm out. It's your boy Hack to the tech to get that check. Remember, it's not only about the money. It's about your health. Get that checkup. Get them Nike checks. Get it all. All types of checks. You heard? I'm out.